Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video. Today we are gonna talk about a tool which is called JX Scout, and it is really amazing tool which I came across recently. So this tool is basically a tool that is going to automatically capture JavaScript files for you and save them to a folder. So if you're doing, for example, bug bounty, you're going to just browse through websites, and then all of the JavaScript files that the website uses just get saved to your folder that you set up in JX Scout, and then you can analyze them with grep, or for example just open them in your IDE, for example Visual Studio, and just go through them and find the endpoints or something that you're looking for. So I'm gonna show you a quick installation on it, and then I'm gonna demonstrate how it works. So first of all, you will have to install the latest version of Go on your system. So to do that, you will just have to type in, you will have to install Go through the installation of Go website. I'm not gonna show you that because it is pretty simple. So just type in Go version, and if you see that your Go version is above 1.24.1, I believe, then you're good to go with this tool. Then to install it, you just simply copy this command from their GitHub and then paste in Go install and then the JX Scout latest release. I have already installed the tool, so let's just wait for the installation to finish. It should finish in just a second here. Alright, it's finished installing for me, and you now have JX Scout tool available for your system. But if you type in JX Scout, it will not work because you have to set a path to your Go directory. So to do that, you just have to type in export path is equal to, then the Go directory is like the home, the wave here, I'm not sure what it is called, /go/bin, like that, and then you can type in colon $path, like that, so your path gets saved. So if I now type in echo path, $path, like that, you will see that we have home Kali Go bin and all of the other paths set up for us. Right, now that we have installed JX Scout, we can type in JX Scout command here, and we can see that JX Scout launches for us. But before you do that, you have to run JX Scout with sudo. So sudo JX Scout, I'm gonna type in my password, and of course it's not found because I haven't set up my path for sudo as well, so I will just have to manually open it with /go/bin JX Scout, and then we have JX Scout here. Type in install command and it will install all of the dependencies in just a second. So it will install npm, install bun, and it will finish in just a second here. While it is doing that, I'm gonna show you how to set it up on Burp suite, because that's the proxy interceptor that I am used to and I like. So you can set it up for Kaido or for Burp suite. So for Burp suite, for both of these tools, the installation is pretty similar. For Burp suite, you just have to open this link to his GitHub repo, and then wait for the repo to load, and then go to releases, click here, and then download this Java file. So we can see JX Scout 1.1.0.jar. Download this file. I have already installed it in my folder. So if I now close, as you have seen, the installation was successful. If I type in ls, I have this JX Scout.jar here. If I go to my Burp suite and I go to extensions to load it, you just simply have to click on this add button here and then load the extension file JX Scout 1.1.0.jar, open, and then click on X and then close. We can see that JX Scout Burp extension is now loaded. And if you wanna look at the configuration, just go to this JX Scout tab, and we can see that there's the server, host, server port, and probably your filter in scope will be on. You can leave it as on if you have scope set up. If you don't have, so just click on this like mark to set it off so it is not on, and then click on save, and settings will be saved successfully here. And then I will just go back. Right, now I am back on the GitHub here, and you can find all of the commands that you can use with JX Scout here. So to run it, simply type in JX Scout without sudo right now, and we see that it is running right now. So to configure it to use your like the website that you're wanna like hunt for, you can type in config, right? And we can see that there are a couple of options here, such as project name, scope, and others. So what I like to do here is set a project name for what I'm working on. I'm just gonna show you it on HackerOne. So let's go to hackerone.com. It is not going to capture anything right now because I'm still not intercepting. I don't believe so. At least I hope so. I am actually. I'm just gonna not intercept, but yeah, if we would type in let me just config, then let's type the project name is going to be equal to HackerOne, and we can see that the project is going to be saved to home Kali JX Scout HackerOne. And if I would go to this directory, it would not have anything in it yet. It just has this default. I'm just gonna remove it. Remove the default because I don't really need it. You can also set it up to automatically git push. If you type in ls-la, you have this .git directory. It's automatically set up. And as you can see in the config here, I have already run the config command. We can see that there is this git commit interval, and it is going to commit every 5 minutes, and you can automatically push it to your GitHub. So it's pretty nice because you can just analyze the changes later on the JavaScript file, because it's going to recapture the same JavaScript files, I believe, every hour or 2 hours. I'm not really sure. JavaScript request cache TTL, so it's 1 hour, right? So now let's continue setting up the JX Scout tool. So next we will have to set up scope. So config scope is equal to, I will just type in star HackerOne star. It's going to capture every single JavaScript file from HackerOne. I also like putting the debug to true. Config debug equals to true, because if we run into some issues, we can just look at the logs by typing the logs command, and we can see that it's saying that it is not authenticated with Kaido. It's fine. If you are using Kaido though, you will have to type in kaido-config, I believe. I don't really remember the command here, but it's something like Kaido help. Let's see, Kaido auth, like that. Just type in Kaido auth and you will get the 8th authentication page to Kaido. Right, now let's just finish the configuration here, and I'm gonna show you how it works. So we have the project name set, scope set. I also like setting the download refer.js to true. So I can do that because it's going to capture any JavaScript files which has the referred header to the website to be intercepted. So let me just config this to equals to true. You can just leave it as false if you don't like a lot of JavaScript files, because it is going to capture a lot more, and a lot of them are going to be not relevant. But if you are looking for every single bit of JavaScript, you might as well set it to true. As we can see, everything is perfectly set up. Let's go to the Burp suite and JX Scout. We can see that filter in scope is false because I don't really want that. And now let me just delete everything here. Delete selected items, confirm, and then let's go back, and then I will just refresh the HackerOne page. If we would go ahead and take a look at this JX Scout directory /home/Kali/JX Scout, it's empty right now. If I would refresh this HackerOne page, and then let's wait for it to load. The Burp suite, I'm actually not intercepting. I will have to refresh the page. So let me just turn on Burp suite proxy and then refresh again. As we can see, it is loading. The traffic is going through the Burp suite, and we can see all of the JavaScript files being intercepted here. But also, if we would go back to this JX Scout directory and then type in ls, we would have this HackerOne folder. So if I would cd to HackerOne, we would see that it intercepted every single request that came through HackerOne. And for example, this one, I'm not really sure if that's relevant for HackerOne. Let's see. I will just grab -r for HackerOne. let's see, it didn't come back with anything. I'm not sure if that's relevant for HackerOne, if not or not. So just be careful, because some of these are not for HackerOne, but we have source maps. So if we cd to source maps, we would see the source maps here. If we would cd to HackerOne, we can see assets and opportunities. If I just run the tree command, we can see that there are a lot of JavaScript files being automatically saved to our computer for further analysis later while we browse through the website. So that's pretty cool as well. So the last thing that I want to say is that when you are intercepting this, you would want to go to network settings, I believe, or in Chrome it's not network, in Firefox I mean. You will have to disable caching for your browser, because it is caching the JavaScript files, so they are not updating automatically. And if the tool is if the requests are not updating, then the tool is not capturing the new JavaScript files that are updated later on. So what you want to do is, I will just Google how to disable caching for Firefox. Let's see. I believe there is this pretty good, I hope it's this help from Mozilla. Let's see. Yep, you just want to go to about config here, and then click on accept the risk and continue, and then make these both options false. So this one, browser cache disk enable, set to false, and then browser cache memory enable, also set to false. And then refresh the Firefox, and your Firefox is not going to automatically cache the files. So that's pretty cool, because you can just open the this, for example, folder. I will just open in Visual Studio Code, and then we can see all of the requests that are being sent to through our browser, all of the JavaScript files automatically intercepted, and it actually automatically beautifies them using some tools with, I believe, JavaScript beautifier, so they are automatically like made pretty for you. And then you can see that everything is getting intercepted as we want to. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.